Welcome YouTube to Mad Faces channel. Once again, I here making a video. I don't know what to call it. Call it a review of a product, I guess. Cosplay, Halloween kind of thing. Like, I always liked cosplay and I always wanted to get into it, and I went as so far as to buying a sewing machine to start making my own thing. And, you know, it was very an exhilarating feeling to get hands-on experience in making things. I mean, I always like to make things. My hand is always into something. But, you know, I'm not a seamstress. I'm not a tailor or nothing like that. And it's nice to educate yourself on such a level where, you know, knowing how to make clothes or a costume or a prop, it gives you a good sense of accomplishment and skill, I guess, talent. But like I said, I'm not a tailor, I'm not a seamstress. And, you know, though the little costume that I was trying to make, like, I love Star Wars, I'm into Star Wars stuff. So I was trying to make a Jedi costume, and, you know, the tunic, as they would call it, I tried to make my tunic. And for most parts, I believe I did fairly well, and I don't know if I'm going to actually show it off, because there is some discrepancies I have with it. And it's because, you know, I'm new to this, you know, and I don't want too much people making joke about it. Hey, no, what stupid is he on? That thing ugly or something. So anyhow, but one day down the line, I am gonna successfully make a Jedi Tunic, and I'm gonna be very proud of it when I make it. But for the time being, I decided to say, all right, let me spend a little money just to get a feel for the fabric and get a feel for how it's supposed to look and all of them things. Plus, I do photography also, and I might do some little photoshopping thing when I decide to get dressed up. This would be my first cosplay, my first Halloween thing, and it's kind of messed up because I'm doing it in a COVID era, you know. I'm like, damn, I had this thing now, and I wish I had a little Halloween party to go to. But anyhow, here go the Jedi costume. Now, I really don't want to take it out because a part of me is not sure if I'm going to send it back to Amazon. Everything that you see here has been purchased on Amazon. But, I mean, for most parts, I like how it looks. And it's material. It don't feel cheap, except for this. This is what I'm really going to talk about here. The belt is made kind of flimsy in my opinion. It feels like it made with pleather. The belt, the buckle is definitely a cheap thing, but it's functional. You know, see? It clasps, it unclasps, it unhook, it unhook. It looking a little faded for something that's brand new, but it is what it is. And it's not too bad, you know. It come with the costume, and for the price of which the costume is, I guess it was all right. But since I say, hey, you know what, I ain't feeling this belt, I went and I purchased this belt because online it would looking official. You know, look at that, it looking official. And let me take this out and show you. Because as official as this belt looking, and it's definitely stronger than this belt. And, you know, and in some points I even think it looked better. I mean, like I said, it looking official, the Obi Wan Kenobi belt. But this is where the disappointment come in. The disappointment come in here. The buckle is cheap, just as cheap as that one. And to be honest with you, in my opinion, it's even cheaper because it don't do nothing. And That was the whole reason I buy this belt. I buy this whole belt so I could get that original, authentic feel. I wanted to press the button and watch it unhook. And now I'm not gonna get that feeling. I'm so disappointed. And for the money in which was spent for this, I'm not gonna say how much per se I really spent. You could look up on Amazon and find out for yourself how much this belt costs. I'm just gonna say it's under $50, but for a $50 belt, nah, you could have did better than this. Whoever manufactured this thing, you could have did better than that, man. You could have put a real belt, a real buckle, man, something that would. What is it? You couldn't find this online or something? I mean, come on. This right here spoiled my mood. This right here spoiled my mood. This, as much as I like this belt, this have me like, you know what? I sending this back. I get my money back. Because the whole point of me getting this is to have an authentic feel, an authentic look. And though, you know, for some people say, hey, he making style about that. Yeah, I'm making style about that because the belt is supposed to be functional. It's supposed to unhook and hook. And though for a person who, you know, not wearing it, see it, they may say, hey, that real looking nice, da 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 da. Knowing that this is not functional throws me off, you know? It really throws me off. And like I said, I'm now getting into cosplay and things like that. And somewhere down the line, I'm going to make a belt. It may not look exactly like this, but believe you me, my buckle, my clasp, it's going to be functional. I'm going to be able to unhook it and hook it. You know, this is a cheaper belt. Compared to this cheaper. This is cheaper. And at least they had the sense to make it functionable. They had the sense to make it functionable. And this is a cheaper belt. You know? I also construct and build my own lightsabers. You know, as well as design and etch them. Now, I'm going to have to refill this, but this is supposed to be gold. And don't know how well you can see it, but you can see this is actually kind of golden too. You know? You know, flash on clash. You know, so for the whole look, you know, hopefully I look the part. This also I purchased at Amazon, and as you can see, I'm now opening it, or now going to open it. You know, I was gonna make my own Jedi boots too, and I decided, let me buy it. You know, I kind of inexpense myself for something that I might not be wearing too often, but hey, I satisfied my cosplay demon. I satisfied my cosplay demon. Phantasma. Step into fun. Now, if you only know how long I waited for this, because originally I had got a nice price on these boots, but they were black. And when I realized it was black, I had to cancel the order because, as you can see, the costume is kind of a light brown, and the black would not, at least in my opinion, would not have work with this. You know? And